Nick Hijazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the president of the Natty Republic, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne. Gentlemen, Friday Night Arms, let's attack it. Let's attack it. I'm tired. I don't feel great. A lot's against me. Emotionally, I'm all over the place. But who cares? So is everyone else. So is the rest of the world. So is your competition. Everyone's tired. Everyone's sick. And nobody shows up when they're tired and sick. So you must be that one lone soldier that does show up. You've got to be the one guy that just simply does not quit. That just does not quit. You're the guy that is so consistent, he fails his way to success. Be so consistent, you fail your way to greatness. Fail, 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 fail. Keep showing up, fail, fail, fail. Keep showing up, fail, fail. And eventually you make it. All a winner is a loser that kept on trying. That's what a winner is. All right, boys, before we get into close grip bench, we're starting off with some heavy close grip, as I always do for triceps, as my main mass builder. Before we get into heavy close grip, boys, join my online community, the Mendez Cartel. That's where I can really help you get in great natural shape. Full access to all my training programs. I'll help you with your nutrition, absolutely everything, link in the description. Boys, if you're interested in one-to-one coaching, I want to go an even further step than just being in the community, and you actually want me to control every aspect of your lifestyle, then go to my Instagram, link in the description, and DM me the word cartel. And finally, lads, altitude supplements, Shilajit. If you've never tried Shilajit, it's up there with creatine. It's one of the greatest natural supplements in the game. Link in the description for that. Give that a shot as well. All right, boys, let's get into close grip. Starting with 120, just for a couple heavy doubles. I'm going to try and get heavy, 2 sets of 2 here. I want to stay on this weight as long as possible, even if it's for 1-2 reps, just to feel that heavy weight. All right, let's go. Getting leaner by the day, boys, as well. Weighing like 226. Oof. Let's go. Wow, nice 2-piece, nice double, I'll take it. All right, lads, I did 3 sets of 2 and 120. Now we're gonna go do 2 back-off sets on 100. Let's go, let's try and bang out some reps. Try and get 8 at least. Oh, I'm stuck under my shirt. 7 reps, went for the 8th, didn't get it. Is what it is. True failure, boys, hit true failure. That's what this game's all about, achieving failure. As Tom Platt says, failure has been achieved, and that is the greatest blessing you can have in the gym. I was born a winner, and quite frankly, I intend on dying one. Gentlemen, you must take what's yours in this life. Life is short. We're all going to be gone very soon. If you're afraid of embarrassment, if you're afraid of being judged, you, my friend, are lost. You, my friend, have succumbed to nothingness, because the opinions of others are nothing. They are truly nothing. It is how you see yourself in the mirror that guides the outcome of your existence. And you must hunt. Remember, boys, it's not the feast, it's not the money, it's not the fame, it's not the woman that will give you true joy and happiness. It is the hunt, the survival of the hunt, the process of suffering and overcoming suffering and adversity. When you look back, you'll be proud of what you got through to be great. That's where true joy is, not the car. It's not the car, it's not the Ferrari, it's not the Rolex. It's what it took to get there. All right, boys, we're doing a superset. We're doing machine dips, supersetted with overhead short bar cable extensions standing. Similar superset to what I did last week. I did machine dips last week, superset with a kneeling V handle pushdown. This week we're switching up the second exercise. We're doing a overhead short bar standing extension. All right, let's go. Straight into V handle extensions. Sorry, straight into overhead short bar extensions. Let's go. Brutal volume. That's what grows muscle, that kind of intensity. So true failure, every set to failure. Nothing left in the tank. All right, next exercise, chaps. We're gonna finish with 2 sets of cable push downs as a finisher. My triceps are cooked at this point. We're gonna do the full stack on the top set, and then we'll do a back off set, kind of a burnout. So full stack's gonna be real heavy, trying to get heavy 8 reps. And my triceps are cooked right now, but let's see what I can get. It's gonna hurt. Oh, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. Full stack's heavy, especially in a fatigued state, but you've got to push yourself. Oof. Test the limits in every way you possibly can every session. A lot of you guys do your sessions, you're always waiting for a way to take a break. Okay, I can go on to an easy exercise now. Every exercise is hard if you make it hard. What are you guys going to say? Oh, now this is an easy movement. I don't have to. No. Every exercise is hard if you train hard enough with high enough intensity and you push yourself and you don't allow yourself to bypass the small stuff. Make a cable push down as hard as it can be. Don't just get onto it and say, oh, okay, now I've done the heavy stuff, now I can chill. No, make this as hard as the first exercise. All right, lads, it's time for biceps. We're on to the gun show. It's bicep time, boys, so let's get into it. We're starting off with heavy barbell curls. As my mass builder, I always do barbell curls. I just do an absolutely crazy amount of volume on barbell curls, and that destroys your biceps. That's what builds the mass. The barbell curl for the biceps is the same, does the same that the squat does for the legs, does the same that the deadlift does for the back. It's your compound, it's your mass builder, it's It's where you should focus the majority of your energy and then do the accessories and then focus on bringing the detail in. All right, let's go. Third set. I've done my heavy cheat set already, now I'm doing some stricter form. Third set, let's go. Oh, irresistible burn. Irresistible burn. Strict form till failure. And then I do a few more cheat reps to extend the set. Intensity, man. You can do all the volume in the world. If you don't apply intensity, it's absolutely useless. All right, next exercise, boys. We're doing a superset. What I always do now, what I'm doing, my kind of routine with triceps and biceps is start with a heavy mass builder, go on to a superset, and then finish with an isolation exercise. I call it the mass volume isolation formula. That is how I believe everyone should train arms. Start with mass, go crazy volume with some kind of superset, and then finish with an isolation movement. So what we're going to do here is same as what we did last week. Start with hammer curls, 12 reps, then go straight into close grip easy bar curls, 12 reps. Let's go. You got to love the hunt. You got to love the hunt. Arms are on fire right now, but you got to love it. You got to love every aspect of this game. You got to love the suffering. Become one with the suffering to the point where you're in control of the pain. Love the pain so much that you unite with the pain. You unite with the suffering. And it doesn't become pain and suffering anymore. You have complete ownership of the pain and suffering. You're in charge. Come on. That's painful. Painful. You've got to teach your arms to be able to adapt to volume, to be able to overcome volume. A lot of people can't fight through the burn. A lot of people struggle with doing heavy drop sets and high volume work because they're not used to the pain and the burn. You've got to learn to really live there. Live in the burn for a while, and then you become accustomed to it. It's not as bad over time. And that's how you achieve real growth. All right, lads, let's close out the show with an isolation movement. The Nautilus unilateral preacher. Best preacher in the game, Nautilus, old school Dorian. Let's go. Did I drop the weight? I just did my top set. Now I'm doing a back off, just doing 2 sets here. Let me check. Yeah, I dropped the weight. Just doing 2 sets here. Right, final set. Back off. Squeeze, contract. Really feel this set. You've done the mass. Come on, come on, come on. 14, I'll match it. Whatever you do, always make sure you do the same amount of reps on each side. Last one. All right, boys, that's the session. Tough arm day, man. Arms are tough, man. I actually think arms are one of the hardest muscles to train on their own, because arms are a small muscle, but they require a lot of volume to grow. I find that you have to attack them with high volume. A lot like the smaller muscles, calf, side delts, bis and tris. They're not something that I think you can do like a couple heavy compound sets on and then move on. I think you have to attack them with high volume. Whereas something like legs and back and chest, even front delts, shoulders, when you're doing your heavy pressing, they require a lot. They don't require as much volume. I think you can do a heavy 5x5 on squats, and I find that will grow my legs. It's grown my legs over the years. You can do some heavy deadlifts followed by some heavy rows and some lat pull down and back, and that's enough to grow your back. Whereas arms, you do have to. I find arms, side delts, those types of muscles, you do have to throw in a bit more volume. All right, boys, that's the session though. Nick Kajazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the president of the Natty Republic, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne. Gentlemen, every day the same is required of you. Every day you're up to the chopping block, rent is due. Day after day after day, week after week, and next week the same is going to be due. The week after the same is going to be due. The same rent's going to be due. Every single week. What you did yesterday is meaningless. What you do today is everything. There is no tomorrow. Subscribe to this channel, boys. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Join the Mendez Cartel. Link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. Boys, you've got to try Shilajit, one of the greatest natural supplements in the game. Link in the description as well. And as always, chaps, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.